Everyone Communicates, Few Connect by C.Maxwell. A deep dive into meaningful communication. Introduction. Communication is something we all do every day. Whether it's talking to a colleague, giving a presentation, or having a heartfelt conversation with a friend, we are constantly exchanging words. But here's the catch. Just because we communicate doesn't mean we connect. John C. Maxwell's book, Everyone Communicates, Few Connect, is all about bridging this gap. He argues that the most successful leaders, influencers, and communicators don't just talk. They create real connections with their audience. Connecting goes beyond words. It's about understanding, authenticity, and building trust. In this detailed exploration, we will break down the core ideas of Maxwell's book, understand what makes a great communicator, and discover how we can improve our own ability to connect with others. The power of connection. Maxwell emphasizes that connection is the key to influence. Leadership, he argues, is built on influence, and influence is built on connection. If people do not feel connected to you, they will not listen, trust, or follow you. Think about the people who have made the biggest impact on your life. More often than not, they were individuals who made you feel heard, valued, and understood. True leaders and communicators go beyond simply delivering a message. They create a bridge between themselves and their audience. Many famous leaders throughout history were not just great speakers. They were great connectors. Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream" speech was not just powerful because of its words, but because of the way he connected with his audience's emotions, struggles, and hopes. Connection is what turns words into inspiration, and inspiration into action, making it about others. One of the fundamental mistakes many people make in communication is focusing too much on themselves. Maxwell emphasizes that great communicators prioritize the needs, interests, and emotions of their audience. If someone only talks about their own achievements, their audience will quickly lose interest. But if they focus on addressing the audience's concerns and aspirations, people will listen. For example, when engaging in a conversation, instead of trying to impress others with your knowledge or experiences, shift the focus to the other person. Ask questions, show genuine interest, and find ways to make them feel valued. By doing so, you create a connection that goes beyond mere words. More than just words. Maxwell highlights that connection is not just about what we say. It's about how we say it. Communication consists of three key elements: words, tone, and body language. Surprisingly, words make up only a small fraction of effective communication. The tone of voice and body language play a far more significant role in how our messages are received. Imagine two people saying, "I'm happy to see you." One says it with a warm smile and open posture, while the other mutters it with crossed arms and a flat expression. The words are identical, but the impact is completely different. To truly connect, we must ensure that our tone and body language align with our message. People will remember how we made them feel more than the specific words we used. The effort behind connection. Building real connections requires energy and effort. It is not a passive process. It demands active engagement. Maxwell explains that great communicators bring enthusiasm and passion into their conversations. They listen intently, respond with empathy, and create a sense of involvement. Think about the difference between a dull, monotonous teacher and one who makes learning exciting. The best teachers don't just present information, they connect with students, making lessons come alive. This principle applies to everyday interactions as well. When we engage in conversations with energy and attentiveness, people respond positively. Whether in a meeting, a casual chat, or a presentation, the effort we put into connecting with others determines the quality of our relationships. Connection is a skill. Many people believe that effective communication is a natural talent, but Maxwell argues that it is a skill that can be learned and developed. No one is born an exceptional communicator. It takes practice and intentionality. By observing great communicators, actively listening, and being open to feedback, anyone can improve their ability to connect with others. Just like learning an instrument or mastering a sport, connecting with people requires consistent effort. Paying attention to body language, practicing empathy, and refining our ability to engage meaningfully are all steps toward becoming better communicators. The more we practice, the more natural it becomes. Finding common ground. One of the easiest ways to connect with people is by finding common ground. People relate to those who share similar experiences, interests, or values. Maxwell suggests that before engaging in any conversation, we should look for areas of commonality. Whether it's a shared hobby, mutual acquaintances, or similar life experiences, these connections create an instant bond. In professional settings, taking the time to understand a colleague's background or interests can transform working relationships. When we make an effort to relate to others on a personal level, we build trust and rapport. This simple yet powerful practice strengthens our ability to connect in all aspects of life. Simplicity in communication. Overcomplicating communication creates barriers to connection. Maxwell advises keeping messages simple and clear. Using technical jargon, overly complex words, or long-winded explanations can make it difficult for people to engage. The most effective communicators use straightforward language that is easy to understand and remember. For instance, Steve Jobs was known for his ability to make complex technology sound simple. When he introduced the iPod, he didn't say, "a portable MP3 player with 5 gigabytes of storage." Instead, he said, 1,000 songs in your pocket. That simplicity made the message relatable and impactful. Creating meaningful experiences. People remember how we make them feel more than the exact words we say. Maxwell emphasizes the importance of creating experiences that leave a lasting impression. Engaging storytelling, humor, and emotional relatability enhance our ability to connect. When we share personal stories or real-life examples, we draw people in and make our messages more memorable. For example, motivational speakers often share personal struggles and triumphs. These stories resonate because they evoke emotions and create a sense of shared experience. Whether in public speaking, personal conversations, or leadership, creating meaningful moments strengthens connections. Inspiration through communication. To truly connect, we must not only inform but also inspire. Maxwell believes that great communicators uplift others and encourage them to take action. A leader who only points out mistakes without encouragement will lose their team's trust. However, a leader who acknowledges strengths, provides motivation, and sets a vision will inspire loyalty and commitment. When we communicate with the intention of inspiring others, we build stronger relationships. Encouragement, appreciation, and positive reinforcement create an environment where people feel valued and motivated to engage. Authenticity and integrity. Authenticity is the foundation of true connection. Maxwell stresses that people will not trust us if our words do not align with our actions. Living out the principles we communicate is essential to building credibility. If a leader talks about teamwork but never listens to their employees, their words become meaningless. But when leaders lead by example, demonstrating the values they preach, people respect and connect with them. Authenticity fosters trust, and trust is the heart of meaningful communication. Final thoughts. Everyone communicates. Few Connect teaches us that communication is more than just exchanging words. It is about building relationships. Maxwell's insights remind us that the ability to connect with others determines the quality of our leadership, influence, and personal interactions. By focusing on others, simplifying our messages, creating meaningful experiences, and being authentic, we can become more effective communicators. The journey to connection starts with a simple shift in mindset, placing people at the center of our communication. When we do this, we don't just talk, we truly connect. Stay tuned for more enlightening content. Head over to www.mybooksummary.com. Don't forget to subscribe and share the magic with friends. And let's grow together through the power of books and interesting stories.